Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Chef Dana. That's right. You're in the kitchen with Chef Dana. Man, do we got a lot of stuff going on over here. It's like bananas. I mean, you can't even explain the things that are happening, but it is simply amazing. I mean, we are straight up putting the love in the pan over here. Um, First and foremost, Thanksgiving's coming, right? So I know this year is going to be a little different. I know we're used to traveling. I know we're used to visiting with family and so forth. And given the current pandemic, it's just not going to happen this year. So my thoughts, hopes, prayers for everyone is that you still find a way to be thankful for those that are still here, thankful for the time that you get to spend together on Thanksgiving, and thankful for the days that are going to come afterwards. With it being Thanksgiving, I mean, so much is happening in the food world. I just wanted to share. I just got into a article on the Insider. I didn't know how big the Insider was. I'm just going to keep it 100. I looked and there was like 2 million followers. I was like, whoa. I mean, I knew they were big, but I didn't know they were that big with their social media following. But nevertheless, they just put out a article called 13 Ways to Make Your Pie Look and Taste Better. And they got me all up in the ink. I'm like, wow. So let me read you a couple things that they wrote in here about how to make your pies better. Check this out. All right. So first one, they put, make an herb caramel sauce to add a gourmet flair to your store-bought pie. And so they go on to say, professional baker and winner of TLC's Cake Boss Next Great Baker, Dana Herbert, that's me, told Insider that he recommends adding an herb to caramel sauce to the pies, adding some cinnamon, rosemary, thyme, ginger, or cardamom to warm caramel sauce. Is going to enhance the pie, Herbert says. Even traditional savory herbs can complement sweet desserts. If you're not sure whether a particular herb would pair well with your pie, Herbert recommended closing your eyes, and I learned this in culinary school, and smelling the herb or spice. If you can detect something sweet in the scent, then I was always taught that it's probably okay to use from a pastry standpoint, right? So as we scroll on down here, I was like, oh, that was so nice. They put me in the article, right? So then I scrolled down a little bit and I was like, whoa, I'm back again. Check it out. So the next tip was top your blueberry or cherry pie with a dollop of lemon curd. So make a super tangy lemon curd with lemon juice and plenty of zest, Herbert said. The sourness will cut through some of the excessive sweetness, right, that you're going to find in some of the store-bought blueberry and cherry pies. If you don't think you have time to make lemon curd, you could always buy a lemon curd from the grocery store, add a squeeze of lemon juice and some of that zest in there to give it a little fresh homemade flavor. I was like, wow, they put me in here twice. Then it got even better. I said, okay, let me see what's in the rest of this thing. And there's some other tips in here from some of the chefs. Like there's a Carlo Laguana. He's the chef at Magna PDX. He told Insider that a dose of salt can really help with the sweetness of some of the syrupy pies, which is true. If you add a little salt, you get a little more, what's the word for it? A little more balance, and you actually pick up more of the flavors that are coming through in those syrupy kind of pies. So I know a lot of people in baking, like they shy away from the salt, but actually that's a mistake. You want to add a pinch of the salt because it's going to enhance the flavor. Say like a pecan pie, right? There's bourbon, there's the molasses and so forth in there, but sometimes you miss it because you don't put that little sprinkle in your pie. So I recommend that you do put that salt in there, just like Carlo Laguana said. I think that's a good way to go, especially if it has nuts in it. It only enhances it. Another cool one that was in here from him was that he suggests adding a little bit of cheddar to your apple pie. So in doing that, you could put a little bit in the base of your pie, but you can't put too much or it could start to get oily. right? But it will enhance the flavor. Apple and cheddar go very well together. Also, apple and say like a Gruyere would work really well too. All right. So as I'm starting to go down through here, I'm like, oh wow, they got some cool tips in here. It's real good. And then I start scrolling down a little bit more, and I was like, oh, they got me in here for my bacon. Now, if anybody knows me, I am the king of throwing some bacon into a dessert. I mean, we do a peach cobbler for Disney, and when I tell you the line is just ridiculously long at the Food and Wine Festival for our dessert, I'm serious. Like, that thing is so long. It's like, I couldn't believe it. The first year we went, we were literally going from one side of the ballroom all the way to the other. Hey, Rexy, thanks for joining us. Let's see, who else is on here? Oh, look at that. Brian Stevens' wife. Shout out to them. Thank you guys for tuning in. So, like I was saying, the line was so long for this bacon ice cream. We didn't know it was going to be that much of a hit until it happened, right? Totally crazy. So let me scroll down through here. Here we go. Sprinkle a little bit of bacon. The perfect way to improve an apple or peach pie is to grab your favorite bacon, cook it up, and toss it on the pie. Now I'm going to take it a step further, where it says for a Southern-inspired dessert, I suggest using bourbon-flavored bacon to add a little savory to your pecan pie. You want to go a step further? Throw the bacon in the ice cream, just like I said, right? So definitely want to thank the Insider for the ink that they gave me on that article on how to spice up your pies and so forth. The next thing I'm going to jump into is I got a new cooking show, y'all. I got a new cooking show. I am super, super, super duper excited. Check this out. Hey, I'm celebrity chef Dana Herbert and owner of Desserts by Dana. I'm known for over-the-top wedding cakes, and you probably recognize me as the winner of Next Great Baker. But what you didn't know is, boy, can I cook behind the burner. I'm going to help you saute, roast, and bake like a pro. So whether it's a meal for one or a meal for 20, I'm going to help you make your meal amazing on the Chef Dana Cooking Show on DETV. Can I say how excited am I about that? If you haven't tuned in to watch the show yet, it's on Mondays at 11 on DETV channel 28, or you can watch it worldwide. That's right, worldwide, detvch.com. You click the live button on Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can check out the Chef Dana Cooking Show. I highly advise, if anybody's getting down for Thanksgiving, that you check out this episode coming this Monday, because we are talking all about Thanksgiving goodies. I'm having a great time over there at DETV. This kitchen set is brand new. It is sponsored by, and should I say built and designed by, our friends at Bath Kitchen and Tile Center. And it's powered by GE Profile Appliances. So thank you to both of them for sponsoring the kitchen. We could not be happier with the way it turned out. It's sleek, it's sexy. I mean, you guys see the knobs. Like, the knobs are crystal. They got a sick cutting board on there for me, all wood cutting board. It's heavy. You had to carry that thing in. That cutting board was heavy. The GE Profile oven, I mean, of course, like, you know, with an oven, you bake, you roast, etc. There's so many functions on this oven. I'm still learning how to use it myself. So this is the GE Profile oven. It literally it dehydrates. It's an air fryer. The thing has a camera in it, so you can even see what's going on in there. I mean, like, fellas, look, we can sit back, watch the games on Sundays. You know what I mean? You might throw a few wings in the oven. You want to know if they're done, right? Two ways to tell. You could put the probe in there that GE comes with, and they'll tell you the temperature, or you turn the camera on and you can literally see what's going on. So that's our new show, the Chef Dana Cooking Show. It's on DETV. You're going to love it. Got some special guests in there for you. You might see some people from, I don't know, Top Chef or Top Chef Juniors. You might see some people from Next Great Baker. All kinds of people popping in. So I think you guys are going to tune into this one. This one's going to be fly. I'm having a great time at DETV, meeting some of my co-anchors and co-hosts of some of the other shows like Good Morning Wilmington, and they're having some fun on my set too. I'm just saying, like, when I'm home, you know, and I see stuff like, you know, this come out over the internet, I'm like, hold up, what y'all doing in my kitchen?
And let me tell you something, because when he act up, honey, you got to let him go. You got to let him go. And we don't have time for that. I'm about to, what I'm about to do? I'm about to make me some breakfast in my new kitchen. Girl, about to cook me up something good. Yep. Oh, this is my new stuff. Yep. Went shopping last week. I went to the Marshalls. Nice little setup. It was real nice. Real nice. Get me a little bowl or something.
Dana, she's on the set again.
See, this is what I'm talking about, right? I saw her. We got her. Naja was in there playing on my set, my new set, and whatnot. But we have a good time there. Cutting up, cracking up. I mean, you could only imagine. This is just like the beginning of a beautiful relationship with DETV, with Naja and Jay and Good Morning Wilmington. If you guys haven't heard of Naja before, Naja has been on The Voice. That girl can sing. And Jay is awesome. His chemistry there is it should be award winning. He's really, really, really good at what he does. Really, really good at what he does. So I'm excited to see what comes next. We'll probably see some new talent and so forth. So stay tuned for Good Morning Wilmington and the Chef Dana Cooking Show on Mondays at 11 a.m. I forgot. I meant there's so much going on. Listen, if anybody knows me, they know that I have a couple virtual cooking platforms that I work on. One of them is called Date Night. It's every Monday at 7 p.m. So if you like to cook, join us every Monday at 7 p.m. Go to chefdana.eventbrite.com. You can sign up for that. You can also sign up at chefdana.eventbrite.com for what we call little chefs. So these little kids, let me tell you something. They can burn. I mean, I think like I might have to like break their fingers or something. Like they're getting that good. They're going to put us like out of business. But it's amazing to see these kids and what they're able to learn, what they're able to soak up. It is absolutely amazing. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, when's the next one? So there it is right there at the bottom. The next class is going to be on Sunday, the 29th at 3 p.m. The information will be up on the site tomorrow for you guys to register. For that, it's very inexpensive. It's only $10, and these kids actually get to throw down. If you guys have never been on Little Chefs or seen what they do, check this out.
We're gonna learn how to cook with love.
Chef Dana's here for you. He's gonna put love in the pan. In the pan. Taste and see. Love in the pan. In the pan. Dana's he's gonna put love in the pan. In the pan. Taste and see. It's all good. Love in the pan. Dana's gonna spread the love.
We're gonna learn how to cook with love.
So listen, all the things you saw in that video, I did not make. That's what the kids are making. And you can see some of the pictures. The parents are sending me pictures so that they can show me the things that the kids are making. It's a virtual platform. So I have the same ingredients. They have the same ingredients and they hook it up. So I could not be more proud of my little chefs and what they're doing, what they're able to soak in, what they're able to accomplish. I can see from when they started, the ones that have been on there a bunch of times, to where they are now. I can see the difference in their cooking and their little kids. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So I'm gonna let you check this out. It's amazing what they pick up, right? When you're not looking. All right. When you're not looking, it's amazing what they pick up. Check this one out.
So what you doing?
I'm making some of them, it's called, apple puff pastry.
Mm-hmm. And how did you learn how to make that?
From Daddy.
When Daddy showed you how to do that?
When, Amazon, when I did Little Chefs with Daddy.
Oh, so you're taking, what is that? You're spreading?
Pudding.
Pudding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delicious vanilla pudding.
Mm-hmm. And you got to make sure it don't get on the big strip, right? Just keep it in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you do next?
And then I need to chop up some apples and put it on the puff pastry.
Oh, okay.
So tonight, I was doing a function with Jack and Jill. So we do Little Chefs every other Sunday. However, we also do private functions. Where we'll do cooking events for some of the different organizations, some of the corporate groups, etc., that are in the area. And tonight we did one for Jack and Jill. And, you think that your kids aren't paying attention, but really they are, because tonight I made an apple strip and then my kids basically ate it after it was all said and done. But they took the other piece of puff pastry, and as you can see, my daughter sat there, threw it right out on the counter, was like, okay, I saw what he did. And then he put the pudding down the middle, and then, oh, wait, he docked it before he put the pudding down the middle, and then he put these two strips right here, and then he started to shingle the apples on there, and next thing you know, my daughter brings me downstairs a piece of apple strip. And I'm like, I thought y'all ate it all. She's like, we did. I made another one. And I'm like, oh, snap. She's 9. So, parents, if you want your kids to learn how to cook, definitely send them over chefdana.eventbrite.com, and they can sign up for Little Chefs. Like I said, the next Little Chefs is going to be the 29th of November at 3 p.m. So if you want to get them cooking in the kitchen, then I would say definitely send them over to Little Chefs. They're going to have a great time. And hopefully one day you can look at your kid and be like, hey, Timmy, look, run in the kitchen and hook daddy up with that steak that you made last week. And can you please do the roasted Brussels sprouts again? And Timmy might be like 9, 10 years old. Like, I'm serious. The kids are getting that good. I cannot wait for Little Chefs Academy. So Little Chefs Academy is the competition show that's going to drop. It's going to be awesome. I think you're going to like it. And then, of course, we got Little Chefs going on. We're going to have some other things happening also with DETV Culinary Productions. I'm Chef Dana. I'm the culinary producer there. So if you're having a culinary production, you want to get on, I would be the guy to talk to. All right. Yep. I'm working with Big Ive over at DETV to work on the culinary portion of DETV, and I'm super excited about it. And you're gonna see some cool people coming through. I promise. So before I get out of here, I know it's 11:21, so I'm not gonna stay on here much longer. Definitely want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you get your goodies, get your sweets and everything. We have a strawberry crunch cake sale happening at Desserts by Dana until Monday. So after Monday, that sale is gone. So the only way to get it, because we're closed on, tomorrow, the only way to get it would be to Cash App Desserts by Dana. And then we confirm your order. And you are good to go for a pickup on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll confirm which day that you want to do that. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's a lot going on, but I can't let it all out the bag right now. Sorry. But again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Wishing you much love during this holiday season from all of us over here at Desserts by Dana and at chefdana.com and at DETVCH.com. We want to say happy Thanksgiving to you all. We love you guys. We'll see you later. Deuces.